the past 6 years, I've been living with kidney disease.
6 years.
Kidney failure. There's a kidney disease. There was stages. Okay, so stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Once it gets to stage 4,
then you are.
Not just chronic zone.
End stage.
End stage. And once you get to the end stage, you are stuck. There's no way to reverse anything. A man for about 4, then 1 can tell you all manner of stories. But you got DDH, you end up in an emergency room one day. It's I share herbal station. When it gets to that point, please, you better seek proper medical care than to rely, because concussions now, no can worsen the
worsen situation.
You understand? That will be my first advice to people. And once you get there, then it means you either go for hemodialysis.
Sure.
And I remember 6 years ago, I'm not sure a lot of people knew, say, maybe it's not a year programs, especially Wednesdays now, maybe programs. Most Wednesday, not even most, every Wednesday in the last 6 years. Because now me hear dialysis Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
In the first one, I
call Baba home be 2 hours. Me
are not studio.
That
throughout opposition days,
all of it. Make 6 years, 2020, January 24th, and I was diagnosed. This is that time, basically, the 15th of
January this year.
I've been on dialysis. And Obi, dialysis is crazy. In the first place, you need to get up. Me now me come early morning sessions. So I get up 4:30. By 6 I've left home. I brought so at 6:45, 7 I'm on the machine. For 4 hours.
Machine is for 4 hours.
Yes.
Every session I will be.
Yes. You're on the machine for 4 hours. Who we are? What's earlier on I was driving.
Yes.
At the point I realized that no, me too if I drive. I had to, employ a driver to go around with me. And you remember in 33 years ago, I had an accident.
Sure.
It was after I had returned from dialysis. I may throw a call with me them.
Yes.
That was when I fell. And collapsed. I collapsed. Yes, my BP dropped. And that was it. Fractured my hip. And that was it. To me, sorry now. I went off. So my house help, I know Baba said, and come and save. So from afar I was hearing daddy. Then I woke up. Then me try say me sorry, to me sorry. I can't for more. Then they pulled me, me rolling cotton, me round carpet, kit to ebiso. And on the train me and the bang me pa, and then held me and I'm the codaho. Then an ambulance was called in to come and pick me to 37. And then I didn't go PO. But it was after dialysis. So it was.
It means I could pay 37, no? But within that period, not still I was already dialysis.
Yes, I was doing dialysis whilst on admission in 37.
With dislocated hip, no?
Yes, but the friend say, "Willie me panning in a
must be a machine." Wow.
Yes. Willie me panning in a court. Mama call you 4 hours. Mama son, I did sign the number. Any day I fall on.
But even within that period, no. You free 37, you still resumed the radio way, and so now still over.
Yeah, maybe. Anytime I got better, I was coming with the crutches.
With the crutches.
Later, okay, kakra na me de puma. So all that time, me, I'm not the type who want to glorify pain and my negative situation and wear me down, So I try to make something out of it. I mean, after all, you only live once, and if you have to die a happy person. You understand? Don't be a miserable. You don't die a miserable death. So I'll keep moving. You understand? But to lie down and let me see I don't feel like it. What I said, I want to be actively doing something. So, dialysis I did for 6 years. Like 1 week, now the 6th year.
And we've heard say dialysis here very expensive.
It is. My baby, I'm home with 650.
650 per session.
Per session, 1950 every week.
That's 1,950.
Yes, weekly.
Every
constant
week.
for the past 6 years. Because of course, almost on another year 450. We started here. He went to 550 and he came to 650. Till like every 2 years we are cost. So and constant, and because I had it in mind, say me this procedure. So 1 year, 3, you weaken the system even before. I have listed some names here, and sometimes they say you leave the best for the last. But me feel say sometimes you lose the relevance when you leave them for last. Let me give a few people, mention some few names in my dialysis days. Somebody like Honorable Amwakwata.
Amwakwata, former roads and highways minister.
Yes.
Wow.
That man is an exceptional human being. Exceptional human being. And please, Honorable, maybe I will be a offer. I mean, that's how I call it. We are more like relatives now than friends or whatever. So he's my uncle. That man is a different character.
Wow.
However you want to paint him, it's your business. But me, sitting here, what that man has done in my life, I will never forget it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So put his name first is even a big deal.
Yes. That's my dialysis days.
Yes.
I will also mention my own friend, brother Andrew Mesa.
Yeah, Honorable Andrew Japa Mesa.
Yes. Unfortunately, only yesterday I got to know say he lost his brother.
Sure.
And I extend my condolences to him. I'm going to call him right from here and at least commiserate with him and all of that. Mantida, I only heard I saw it on Facebook yesterday. May the brother's soul rest in peace and may the family be comforted. But I'll reach out to him.
Andrew Ejapamesa.
Yes. And then when I fell
from
hospital,
sure.
Brian Achampon paid every single bill, hospital bill.
Oh, at 37?
Yes. Besides the bills, saying it was around 270. 27,000. He brought me 30,000.
Dr. Brian Achampon
said 30,000. Samuel Abujinapo,
yes. Former land minister. Okay.
Honorable Kwabena Kokofu.
Yes. Dr. Henry Kwabena Kokofu.
Yes. These people were pillars behind me in my dialysis
days, no?
Okay.
Yeah.
And when I come to your friend is saying, the transplant. That one on top of my list, once again, Dr. Ukuboy.
Transplant, no?
Yes.
Dr. Bernard Ukuboy.
As far back as almost 2 years ago was when he reached out and did something that I could never imagine. I don't have his permission to mention whatever he did, but now my dream in Tiasia. and this is not. This is a brother. But sometimes these things worry some people. But I am a fair-minded person, and I'm doing things as my conscience directs. And I'm doing so because these are people nobody had to go and coerce and now say can't story. They stepped in at the right time.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. So he came in first when it comes to transplant, or known as stop at the time. Since he gave me whatever it is, it took 1.5 years. And some transplant.
Wow.
Wow. He comes top. Number 2 is my brother Sammy.
Sammy Jemfi?
Yes. He also stepped in way back.
At a critical point.
Way back. When I was looking for a friend, say, like going through the stages now, they prepare towards, before you get to transplant, you may have a donor, but compatibility is another thing.
Donor anyway, the match.
The friend will be cross matching. Cross matching, can fail. The blood group, everything can be fine. But when it gets to when they put the 2 blood together to coexist, and for them to check whether the antibodies can stay in one place and function, that is where the problem is. And last year, it was the 4th person, 4th donor.
Oh,
yes. And to go through one cycle is no joke. The test and the time consumption, because donor and just say you are paying for all of it. You understand? Intina say Dr. Kobo me bonidi, because that is what the money he gave me, that is what it did for me. Because they they came to help me prepare. Ato Force,
Finance Minister.
Yes. Ato is my brother. I know the me when he came to Parliament.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Myself, himself, and Aquinas. I know they are not young among us. They are crab boys. Also, London, just a central region of crowd, said, your back had your yarn and no called any neighbor. So that relationship was there. And when I called him and told him that day, I'm in hospital, and I was going through the prep stage, and I'm in Yano. I've been so that day when I called and he picked up. So me preparation to us. Just relax. Let me know where I'll see what I can do about it. And he stepped in. Year 2, chairman of Usampofo. I know the me brother Penny Bakupe. He was like a liberal.
Wow.
He played different roles just to get me to this point, and he's still playing it. They sit there, because the transplant is just an entrance to stay or to keep going, and easy. You can have a transplant if you don't have what it takes to go through the process. No cry West Chenya, because when I started from January, that first year, doctors, like when they discharged me, when I came on my own, because when we get transplant now, they take care of you for some number of, and then after that you are on your own. When I took over, the medication I was taking a day was about 1,020 cedis every day. 1,020, and I took it till the 19th of April. And me free, one of the most expensive. They are not so. they are dropping on somewhere to 600 and something now, and I'm still doing that
every
daily.
day.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. It, you know, it's not just transplant. It's not over when you have a transplant. Going forward, you need to. And
managing the
there
situation.
are some, or there are one or two you have to live with for life, and it's not cheap. And not they're daily for life. See, we'll get there. I mentioned and of course, Chief of Staff also stepped in.
Honorable Julius Debra.
Yes,
okay.
and also a friend saying through the help of Honorable Ofosuampo Funano, he was able to pull some strings also. So I got some help there.
Oh wow!
And my brother Kweju Chumbuafu. FIC. As for him, long ago, and Okatem say do so. I should let him know. And do so, maybe call admission or semi fefi. He did what he could do. That's right. Julius, of course, by extension, the presidency. Then my family, who I will say, through it all, they were with me here and there through the dialysis days and all of that. Master, I'm mentioning these people because probably they could give you some substance to, you know. But Nyame, now me boni di kambu when young for people who intercede on your behalf, and usually you get that from your family people. See altar so for all the things that you need to get better. Me, your moon free, and my numerous friends like yourselves, and so many others are because I'm a friend saying. You know, and also those who made promises that they didn't keep. Because the thought of it alone
was good.
Maybe they had good intention. They do throw an idea. Some of them had change of mind or whatsoever. You know, some. Just say I had no regrets at all, but they maybe they had issues. They couldn't tell me. But whichever way, God, you know, was saying if we human beings don't praise Him, He can even raise stones
to praise Him.
Anambra.
That's true.
If human beings don't praise Him and He can raise stones, mind all of us say, Bibia. And I say why just obey now for some reason doesn't mean we may not get another person to step in. Maybe that fertile ground that whatever you were going to sow into no okay be free more no na wa me say, because we are all not just people you give to and it goes waste. When you give to us, returns beba in ways you will never believe it. Until some of us, we are like fertile grounds. Until you have missed something. That is how I put it. But like I said, eda onwase. And then the post-transplant.
Why after transplant?
After transplant, Charlie. Me cash be lucky from the previous government era Ministry of Roads because of in human during the MPP days. Courtesy my uncle Mwakwata, he advised me, he said, Charlie, brother man, do this to support yourself in these times, because every time and because there's no money is enough when you are doing dialysis. The whole house will be just in tatters. I'm telling you, friend is saying, Obi, stop it. Me who be your dialysis or hear me, there's a me mobile too much because one day I won't be high school.
Wow.
Because of that. And I said, what we call joy, you won't find it anywhere. You won't find it anywhere. And yes, it will affect your home. Because your children would have to accompany you, or your somebody. They have to leave whatever they are doing and follow you everywhere. That days will be back. You can't do nothing. Ade ya twi wo body moja nyina epie pharmacy wo asini asan push ama enye ni nyina na ebeba ni nyina so settle at the same time. It takes a while. Obi enye grasem. It's whenever my friend Bafo and his team come around and all of that, I can't help but give them the kind of support that I can every now and then. Because my brother, I know it. And then I passed through my dialysis center, and I went to greet a few friends. Because me call they have been asking about me, and some were even thinking, say, could it be something has happened and they don't know? So I needed to just go and show myself to them. So it's a tough thing to hit any family. It's as a government and as a country, like the Americans do. Say yetiminya bank for your friend saying kidneys and to me donate kidneys for the purposes of other people to also we should be getting somewhere thinking along those lines. So and also give some incentive to people who want to voluntarily donate all organs. So that organs. Yes, they themselves can walk. Certainly, me person me donating me organ, but some want to do it, but there's no incentive into So there must be something, and I'm ready. I'm ready in any way to help advocate for anything. It's been a tough period. Can't what it is, where we are addressing a situation. Let's not assume, say, we are as a party, we have saints around us. People are wicked and they are in government. Papa for this government. They are doing stuff and they get to us and they've gotten to people. Just that do season, MPP is not attractive. Inti no muko raise issues ni be crana inti me holdi. But they are packing them. So people should just be careful. And yan bet me akasa no crana chemo. You should just be careful. There's some of the things they are doing. And you're open the other day with plus I can say Onimobia. What I said within this short period, and he's not alone.
You know some of them?
He is not alone. But like I said, you can't call. But the Bible even says that we should not let our righteousness be evil spoken of. Oh yeah, and what the right thing is, don't make it appear bad in such a way that people will turn the good thing to look like a bad thing. It's your timing, and good timing is everything. Your meha sadia na wo ye no ubetimi atwentwen so na America crabam, and it will legitimize what you want to do. But your babam 1 year now your opposition be people knew who you were before. Now all of a sudden, you are raising eyebrows on yourself for nothing. How will he take it? You understand? Yeah, must advice now. It's not because you hate somebody. We are in a system. Yeah, I have a pastor B. I'm sure by now he will be listening to me. He loves NDC to the core. But every time he's drawing attention to the bad things to me. just so that we can fix it, so it doesn't give our party a bad name. Every time, oh yeah, if I know a picky link, you know, or they are forwarded, no, I hear the comment or say, can you explain what this is? Yeah, and sometimes I'll try to, you know, massage the to make it look we do these things on the side, and this is a big pastor. You understand? So, and you be behind a bit, you have a radio, so you have a kind of public. But we will speak in parables. He that has an ear should listen to what the Spirit is saying. I mean, these are young guys that they grew up under our feet. We saw them at the rallies, at meetings and party programs and all of that. We see Logos.
Yes.
It's
true.
When I knew Logos, he was walking from the University of Ghana to programs. Friends, Rijo, New Independence, every time. He will walk. No, about you are catch us. Charlie, honorable, honorable. Say one mommy transporter and then
wow.
Do you understand? That guy served NDC
with all his heart.
Master. It's me seeing him where he is. The other time I met him at Coleman's 50th birthday, I told him, I said, Master, you haven't seen it yet. So you stay calm and continue, stay focused and do what. Because a Juma Wayama NDC, you will be rewarded way more than where you are sitting. Eduji. When I knew him, he was a deputy communications, of Kama Center. We were there. I was from Adenta, supervising elections, when he won. Young guy.
For regional
deputy communications. And never beauty. Consistency, respect, just a commitment to duty. This guy was doing pro bono cases
for NDC
for every corner in this country on his own account. This is a case number name Freno. How many lawyers Sarko faces Supreme Court? But he went there, won cases. This is not me. I won't undermine him, but my caution when necessary and where necessary. Because me be penny and not his downfall. Me TBBA or no city. The reason why I come and sit here and sometimes say it with me mention dear, but me canon the way I'm on 40 almost a bit PSC is when I realize that particular people are not really.
They are not listening.
They should slow down. Because they have a long way to go. Long way, maybe in D50, 45 kromo nyendui. Long way. Almost scandals are around in the NPP. And then see we record. When you say, and no money na omo case in you. And no money na omo case in you. When the trial starts, they bring back off you free. But they are going to court. Going to court alone, no cry. A problem. It can distract whatever you and your family have your hands on amoye whilst in opposition. Into acquire your passport. You say your movement is restricted. You have got your bank account. Master, you don't want to go there.
Through that.
After all of this, you catch us. But they've taken you through a certain drill that you can never forget. Don't wait till you get there before you know sympathy. That is all that I am doing. Minkasa be a saint, but I've been young. And I mean, your experience can change. Some of the most say almost the younger ones who got the opportunity almost. So But they should also know, say, yeah, so we could have been where they are. The respect that we deserve, they should give it to us. There's respect. Don't say bulldoze over everybody and give us opportunity. But at least, Mama Yensu feel say.
Anna too, Anna is there.
Yes. What I say? Same crowd.
That is to say, some of the CEOs, no, Munyasa.
Oh, you bet not say. Oh, are you busy? Or you meeting? Or you say. You know. And you see, me pep a friend saying gate crash.
Yeah.
It's a person me ba or what me fell.
Now I are
Mama, why oh patrol ness or ye me ba they won't pick. Initially was
even
good.
Those who have your number.
Me see, initially you started your first 5-6 months. No, they were picking. They see idea yeah.
Omo number.
Nala, can you say nala? And yeah.
It's terrible.
And Amici, you see, nobody wishes doom for anyone.
Yeah.
But these are temporary positions. Temporary. And Chebi, why you normal, ordinary to say, and you also be seeking the same audience from a colleague.
It's true.
Because I was there. La previous I was a presidential staffer.
Now you're a big boy.
What am I saying? Where am I today? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So don't think, say, where you are going to sit, it is a certain place that is carved in, cast in concrete or iron for you. Darby, you will live there. Because Mahama went.
And came back.
He came back. Okoye experience Okoye Konyaya. I'm not sure if of course or throw book obenya 17 volumes. Bad experiences are of Femu. And it's like that. Obia pedebia. A friend saying war like attraction. What I say? I know you see you. People will navigate towards you.
Unya free. Say. It can be lonely.
Yes, it is. And yeah, it can be. It is. Because they will still move to who the new person who is taking over. No, position sit now. Otherwise, you are nobody.